Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Whether you're a seasoned poultry farmer or just starting your chicken raising journey, one of the primary goals is likely to have healthy hens that consistently lay high-quality eggs. Egg production is influenced by various factors, from genetics to environment and even nutrition. But what is the science behind maximizing egg production? In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into the science behind increasing egg production in chickens. We'll explore the biological processes that drive egg laying, the factors that can affect a hen's ability to produce eggs, and the best practices that you can implement to optimize your flock's productivity. We'll also break down the environmental, nutritional, and management strategies that can have a direct impact on your egg yield, backed by scientific principles and expert advice. If you're serious about boosting your egg production and understanding the science behind it, this video is a must-watch. Let's dive in and learn how you can get the most out of your flock. Understanding the egg-laying cycle, the biology behind it. To truly understand how to maximize egg production, it's important to first look at the biological process behind egg laying in chickens. A hen's reproductive system is highly complex, and several factors influence how and when eggs are produced. The reproductive system of a hen. Hens have a unique reproductive system that includes the ovary, oviduct, and cloaca. Here's how it works. Ovary. The ovary contains thousands of ova, egg yolks, which are released into the oviduct during the reproductive cycle. A hen will have about 400 to 500 eggs in her lifetime, but she starts laying after reaching about 5 to 6 months of age. Oviduct. This is where the magic happens. The oviduct consists of several parts where different stages of the egg formation process occur. Infundibulum. This is where the egg yolk is picked up and fertilized if a rooster is present. Magnum. The egg white, albumin, forms around the yolk. Isthmus. The inner and outer membranes of the eggshell are created. Uterus, shell gland. The eggshell forms here, taking 20 hours or so to be completed. Cloaca. Finally, the egg passes through the cloaca, and the hen lays the egg. The egg-laying cycle. The egg-laying cycle of a hen is regulated by her hormonal changes. The cycle is influenced by several factors, including light, genetics, and age. A hen typically follows this process. The formation of the yolk. The yolk forms in the ovary. The egg yolk is made of lipids and proteins that serve as the primary source of nutrition for the developing embryo if fertilized. Ovum to oviduct. After ovulation, the yolk is released into the oviduct. In the oviduct, the egg white, albumin, is secreted surrounding the yolk. The next part of the cycle involves the shell membranes, followed by the eggshell formation. Shell formation. The shell forms in the uterus of the hen. This process can take anywhere from 18 to 24 hours, depending on environmental and nutritional factors. Egg laying. Once the egg has fully formed, it moves into the cloaca and is laid. The hen typically lays an egg every 24 to 26 hours. How understanding this cycle can help increase production. Understanding this biological cycle is critical for managing your hen's egg production. Factors like light exposure, nutrition, stress, and age can all influence how frequently a hen lays eggs. By optimizing these factors, you can help your hens produce eggs more consistently and at a higher rate. The role of light in egg production, photoperiod and hormonal control. One of the most critical factors in egg production is light exposure. Hens are photoperiod sensitive, meaning their egg-laying cycles are influenced by the amount of light they receive during the day. How light influences egg-laying. The amount of light a hen receives directly impacts her hormonal activity. Melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating the sleep-wake cycle, is affected by light. Photoperiods, the amount of light exposure during a 24-hour period, influence the production of gonadotropins, hormones that regulate reproductive activity. The key mechanism is this: longer days. During longer days, such as those in spring and summer, the increased light stimulates the hen's reproductive system, causing her to lay more eggs. Shorter days. In winter or during periods with shorter daylight hours, hens naturally produce fewer eggs. This is because because shorter days result in less light, which affects their hormonal levels and their ability to lay eggs regularly. How to optimize lighting for maximum egg production. To maintain high egg production year-round, you can manage the light exposure for your hens. Artificial lighting. During the winter months, or in areas with shorter days, you can extend the light exposure to about 14 to 16 hours per day. This will mimic the natural summer conditions and encourage hens to keep laying. Use LED lights with a timer to provide consistent lighting. Gradual adjustments. Sudden changes in light can stress your hens and disrupt their laying cycles. Gradually increase light exposure during the morning and reduce it in the evening. Lighting quality. Hens do not need bright, direct light to stimulate egg production. Soft, indirect light that mimics natural daylight is ideal. Tip: use natural sunlight whenever possible, but supplement it with artificial lighting to ensure your hens get consistent light throughout the year. Nutrition, fueling your hens for high egg production. Proper nutrition is the foundation of high egg production. A balanced diet rich in protein, calcium, vitamins, and minerals ensures that hens have the energy and nutrients needed for consistent egg production. Key nutrients for egg-laying hens. Protein. Protein is the building block of egg production. It is necessary for forming the egg, white, albumin, and maintaining overall reproductive health. Protein also helps hens maintain muscle mass and energy levels. Recommended protein levels. Hens require 16–20% protein in their diet to support egg production. Sources of protein: soybean meal, fish meal, peas, and alfalfa are excellent sources of high-quality protein for hens. Calcium. Calcium is critical for the formation of strong eggshells. Without enough calcium, hens will lay eggs with weak shells, leading to breakage and reduced egg yield. Recommended calcium levels. Laying hens need about 3 to 5 grams of calcium per day. Sources of calcium: oyster shell grit, limestone, and layer feed are rich in calcium and should be available at all times. Vitamins and minerals. Essential vitamins like vitamin D help hens absorb calcium. Vitamin A is crucial for the immune system and reproductive health. Vitamin D is necessary for calcium metabolism, and without adequate vitamin D, hens may have poor shell quality and low egg production. Energy sources. Carbohydrates and fats provide the energy hens need for consistent egg production, especially during the winter months when their metabolism increases. Energy-rich foods, corn, wheat, and vegetable oils are good sources of fat and carbohydrates. How to optimize nutrition for higher egg production. Layer feed. Provide complete layer feed that contains the right balance of protein, calcium, and essential vitamins. This feed is designed specifically for hens in their laying cycle. Supplemental calcium. Offer oyster shell grit free choice for hens to ensure they get enough calcium for shell formation. Fresh greens. Provide access to fresh greens like spinach, kale, and alfalfa for additional nutrients, fiber, and enrichment. Tip: always ensure that your hens have access to fresh, clean water. Dehydration can affect egg production and overall health, so make water available at all times. Managing stress, the silent killer of egg production. Stress is one of the most common reasons hens stop laying eggs or produce poor quality eggs. Chickens are sensitive creatures, and environmental factors like crowding, heat, noise, and poor living conditions can lead to stress and reduced egg yield. How stress affects egg production. Stress hormones. When hens experience stress, their bodies produce corticosterone, a stress hormone that inhibits egg production. High levels of this hormone can suppress the reproductive system, causing hens to stop laying eggs temporarily. Physical stress. Environmental stressors such as overcrowding, extreme temperatures, or poor lighting can affect a hen's ability to produce eggs regularly. How to minimize stress and optimize egg production. Space and comfort. Ensure that your hens have enough room to move freely. Overcrowding leads to stress and competition for resources, which negatively affects egg production. A cage-free system provides enough space for hens to roam and express natural behaviors. Stable environment. Avoid extreme temperature fluctuations and keep the coop well ventilated. Hens are particularly sensitive to heat stress, so ensure they have access to shade or cooling fans during hot weather. Routine care. Maintain a consistent routine for feeding, watering, and collecting eggs.
We'll be happy to help you.
Sudden changes can disturb the hen's sense of security and lead to stress. Tip: always provide perches, dust baths, and nesting boxes to allow hens to engage in their natural behaviors. This reduces stress and promotes higher egg production. Record keeping. Tracking egg production for improvement. The key to increasing egg production is monitoring and analyzing your flock's performance. By keeping records of your hen's egg production, you can track trends, identify problems, and make adjustments as needed. How record keeping helps. Track egg production. Monitor the number of eggs laid per day per hen. If production drops, this can indicate issues like nutrition deficiencies, stress, or health problems. Quality control. Keep track of the quality of eggs, including shell strength, size, and appearance. Poor quality eggs often point to nutritional deficiencies or stress. How to keep effective records. Daily egg counts. Record how many eggs are laid each day. This helps you spot any inconsistencies in production. Hen health. Track each hen's health and any changes in behavior or physical condition. Regular health checks can prevent diseases that might reduce egg production. Environmental conditions. Keep track of temperature, light, and humidity levels in the coop to ensure they are optimized for maximum egg production. Tip: use a spreadsheet or farm management software to keep track of your flock's performance and environmental conditions. This helps you identify patterns and make informed decisions. Mastering the science behind egg production. Increasing egg production is not just about providing food and water. It's about understanding the biological, environmental, and nutritional factors that influence egg laying. By optimizing lighting conditions, providing a balanced diet, reducing stress, and closely monitoring your flock, you can significantly boost egg yield and quality. Through a combination of scientific principles and hands-on management practices, you can ensure that your hens stay healthy, happy, and productive for years to come. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any questions you may have in the comments below. We'll be happy to help you optimize your egg production.